Hello, hello, hello. It's John Aziz. I hope you're having a blessed and prosperous day. For those of you who don't know me and are new to the channel, my name is John Aziz. I am 20 years old. I'm an entrepreneur. I started a business at 18 years old, and that business is short-term rentals. I have an Airbnb business. I also do stock options, and I'm an all-around entrepreneur. I've done all types of shit, and today we're going to be speaking about a serious topic that I instilled into my life, and something that's very important, something that it affects my day to day, every single day, which is discipline. The importance of discipline and what the difference is between discipline and motivation, because those are two completely different things. The truth is, motivation is good, but it fades. Discipline is the thing and the action that will get you to where you want to be, and the force that will help you do what you need to do even if you don't want to do it. Discipline will keep you comfortable with being uncomfortable and doing things when you least feel like doing them. That's the big difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation is the drive. Let's say I'm chilling, it's 2 a.m., I'm chilling on my phone, I'm scrolling through TikTok, and I get a reel. It's like, get the fuck up right now. What the fuck are you doing? And I get that burst of motivation. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me do 50 push-ups. I get down, boom, and I start doing some push-ups until I tap out. And after I'm done doing push-ups, that motivation's gone. I'm tired. It's gone. That's the big difference between motivation and discipline. Discipline is the driving factor that's gonna keep you fucking going, keep you going like a goddamn machine every single day. No matter if you're tired, no matter if you're sick, no matter what is going on in your life, you're gonna get done what you need to get done regardless of what the fuck's going on. And look, I'll be real with you. I'm 20 years old, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm produced $600,000 in revenue so far. I don't wake up every single day wanting to put in work, wanting to do the next task, wanting to do the next thing, hiring people, talking to people, socializing with people. Well, my business, if you're a business owner, you're going to be talking to people, and you might wake up and want to be antisocial, not talk to anyone. But you're going to have to talk to people, so it's going to make you comfortable with being uncomfortable. Not everybody wakes up every day having the discipline and wanting to fucking do something. That's why discipline keeps you going even when you least feel like it. When you wake up late and you're like, fuck, why should I even get out of bed at this point? Like, I already slept in an hour. Why should I even lift? Like, I'm just gonna skip and I'll do my lift tomorrow. Discipline's what's gonna get you the fuck up, right? Get you up off your fucking ass, go do what you need to get done. That's what discipline is. Motivation will help you, but you gotta be motivated and disciplined. Motivation alone is not gonna be enough, but discipline alone can be enough. Because when you're disciplined and you do certain shit when you don't want to do it, you don't have motivation to do it, you only have the discipline to do it. That's why you'll be good if you have just discipline. You might be wondering, like, how do I even build discipline? How can I go from 0 to 100K a month? How can I build a business? Well, look, discipline starts like a business. A business is not gonna go from 0 to 100K in 1 month, right? You might have to build onto that shit every single month, every single day, and you might fail a bunch of times until you actually do it. Discipline, you start small, and you keep building, until your discipline gets bigger. And the drive, you get hungrier. Discipline starts small. You need to understand that. You're not gonna get up one day and do a million things in the day and get everything done and have a huge productive day again tomorrow. But all it is you start small and you build on to that discipline. You build on to those tasks that you need to do. As you do tasks, as you start a business, as you learn, as you build your muscles, whatever it is, whatever you need to stay disciplined for, you're gonna keep getting better at it. And you're gonna keep getting more disciplined at it because you're gonna get better. And when you get better, your knowledge continues. And when your knowledge continues, you have more things that you need to do. And that's why your discipline increases with your responsibilities. For example, if you don't have the greatest discipline, you can start with something small. Let's say you want to read a book. You're like, all right, the motivation is gonna make you say, hey, I'm gonna read this whole fucking book tonight. This is what I'm gonna do. But the motivation runs out. Maybe you get past 10 pages, 20 pages, motivation runs out and you no longer want to do it, but the discipline is gonna keep you going. To acquire discipline, you tell yourself, I'm gonna read a book, but I'm not gonna read it tonight. I'm going to read this book throughout the month, and I'm gonna get this book done by the end of the month. So first day, you might start with 5 pages, second day, 10 pages, third day, 15, fourth day could be 16, then 17, 18, 25, 30. You start small and you build onto that point. And that's a great example of reading a book. Start with something small. If you can't get yourself to simply read a book, if you have nothing else going on, you have time going on through your day, and if you're using that time just fucking scrolling, you don't have time to read a book, to get better, or read an article, or to watch a YouTube video that's gonna teach you something productive versus watching fucking Call of Duty gameplays like a dumbass, wasting your time, then what are you gonna do? I'll tell you a little bit about me and my discipline. Look, so how I got to this point, I did not have the best discipline when I first started my business. I did not have the best discipline when I first graduated high school. I built up to that point. I was lazy at the time. I didn't want to really do anything. I was comfortable living at home. I was like, all right, let me live at home and build myself up. But those first couple months, I may have not been as motivated as when I started going. I started small, right? I said, I'm going to start this business. Boom. Discipline is not there. Motivation is there. After I filed my LLC, all right, discipline. Boom. What's the next thing I need to do? Oh, find funding. Boom. Go work a job. Me working a regular job. Discipline, discipline, discipline. Showing up to that job. Discipline, discipline. Collecting those paychecks and saving them. That's discipline, discipline. All that shit is discipline. You saving money is discipline. You not going out and spending money is discipline. You staying at home and learning is discipline. You saying no to bad habits is discipline. You smoking at night versus smoking in the morning is discipline. You not drinking during the weekend, you're not drinking during the weekday, drinking during the weekend is discipline. There's a lot of different forms of discipline. It depends on what it looks like for you. Discipline doesn't look the same for me as it does for you. It may be something completely different. So that's why you kind of have to evaluate yourself and see what discipline looks like for you specifically. And once you look into it, you're like, what does discipline look like for me? What does it look like consistently on a day-to-day basis? For me, what discipline looks like, I wake up at a good time, I get a good lift in, I eat good food, I do all my work, and that's just the baseline. I need to do that. That's what I need to do. I can't go to sleep without doing those things. And then my extra disciplinary actions, all right, watch a YouTube video, excel my knowledge, trade on the charts, learn how to trade better, learn the stock market, learn the news, look at what's happening on the news, right? All those things I don't necessarily have to do, but I have to do it to get to where I want to be. Me having the discipline to make this fucking video, I didn't feel like it. I was supposed to get this video done by 5 p.m. Right now it's 8 p.m. and I don't have this video done. But I have enough discipline to get my fucking ass up, set up the camera, set up the tripod, set up the mic, and everything I need to do to get this fucking video done by today's deadline. Because I told Elijah I'm going to get this video done today, and I told him by 5, and I failed him. I said 5 and I didn't do 5. So now we have to get this video done today, but it might be at a little later time. But at least I'm not doing this shit tomorrow. I could have told myself I'm going to push this to tomorrow. This is a perfect real life example of discipline. Getting my fucking ass up and getting what I need to get done. Does me recording this video necessarily help me and make me money at this given moment? No. What you do right now doesn't need to automatically produce and make you money and give you fruits of your labor now. You might need to work a couple years, you might need to work a couple months and before you even see a dollar from what you're trying to do. But the disciplinary action is going to get you to where you want to be, because it's going to help you do what you need to do while you're not seeing any type of results. Having discipline is going to help you keep fucking moving and keep chopping away at what you need to do without seeing any results. And then once you finally start seeing results, then the motivation kind of comes in. That motivates you. That makes you hungry. You get your first 1,000 subs. You make your first $1,000. You make your first $10,000, $50,000, whatever it is. Those are the certain bursts of motivation. But you'll never get to those points if you don't have the discipline to get you there. If you don't have the discipline in your life, you can let your whole life go to shit. For example, someone doesn't have the discipline to get up at the right time. Boom, they get up at 1 p.m. Someone doesn't have the discipline to go to the gym and eat good food. Boom, they're a fat ass. Someone doesn't have the discipline to go to work. They're going to feed off the people around them and resources and everyone. And they're going to juice everyone around them until no one wants to help them anymore and they're homeless. Discipline is not just about starting a business, chopping away at the business. Discipline is about working the job you don't want to work. Discipline is about getting up at the time that you don't want to get up at. Discipline is about going to the gym when you don't want to go to the fucking gym. Discipline is keeping your temper when somebody's making you fucking mad. Discipline is eating the proper protein, eating the right macros every single day and telling yourself you're gonna do it. All of that shit's discipline. Everything falls into discipline. Everything about life is discipline. You getting up every single day and not fucking killing yourself is discipline. Everything revolves around discipline. Me buying this phone. How did I buy this phone? It's because I made enough money. I saved enough money to have the discipline to buy it. How did I buy that fucking camera that you're watching me on? How did I buy that $2,000 camera? Because I had enough discipline to raise enough money to buy this goddamn camera. Discipline, discipline, discipline. You cannot live life without discipline. You're going to be a mediocre motherfucker. You're going to do the bare minimum. You're going to go to work, right? You're going to work 30, 40 hours a week. You're not going to put in those extra hours. You're going to come back from work. You're not going to do shit. You're not going to go to gym. You're going to put in the bare minimum effort. So then you're going to get bare minimum results. And then when you get bare minimum results, don't be asking God, don't be asking the world, why me? Why me? Why me? Why am I not making money? Why don't I have this and this other person has it? Because they had the fucking discipline to get there. You don't have any discipline, but you can change that. But it doesn't happen overnight. You have to chop away at it. You start with something small and you build up to the big ass point. If you try every single day, God is not going to let you fail. God likes hard workers. He likes people that work hard. But he needs to see the consistency. If God doesn't see the consistency, and if you're not chopping away at what you need to chop out every single day, why would God help you if you're not even helping yourself? If you're not allowing yourself to excel? Because the only person that can determine your future is yourself. You can change your entire future. Someone else can change it for you, but what are the odds of that shit happening? Not very high, huh? And if you're listening to this video, then you might struggle with discipline. This might be the video that's going to get you boosted up and get you to where you want to be and get you to doing the things that you need to do to get there. Right? I'm not a fucking perfect person. I don't have the perfect discipline. I don't go 100% every single day. But I at least try. I get up in the morning. I try to get done what I need to get done. And I try. And I have the discipline to at least try and move forward. Even though if nothing's going wrong or nothing's going right for me, if everyone around me is letting me down, if my money's not right, if I didn't make money that day, if I didn't eat that day, I gotta make sure I keep pushing no matter what the adversities that are currently happening in my life. Adversities build you to a stronger person. You having problems in your life, you having adversities in your life, all this shit does is make you stronger. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. Whenever you go through pain, whether that's emotional pain, spiritual pain, physical pain, all that shit does is allow the weakness to leave your body. Because when you go through the pain, you don't want to go through that shit again, and you're going to learn through your mistakes. But if you make the same mistakes twice, then how can anyone help you? How can you even help yourself? The number one way people learn is through their own mistakes. The number two way people learn is through others' mistakes, aka getting a mentor. It depends what a mentorship looks like for you. A mentor could be your father. A mentor could be fucking LeBron James to you. Someone that you look up to. Someone that you can learn from their mistakes. For example, if I wanted to be a day trader, I sign up for a mentorship and I learn from this other person. Yes, I could go on YouTube. Yes, I could go on Google. Yes, I could learn all of these things. But what's going to fast track the process is if I hire a mentor, because this mentor is going to teach me how to get to the point where he is without having to go and make the mistakes that he already made. So I'm learning from their mistakes and I'm learning from their successes. Or you can learn from your own mistakes. You have two options. And if you're balling on a budget and you don't want to pay a mentor to do it, you learn from your own mistakes and you keep fucking trying. The second option is paying a mentor and learning from their mistakes, which is a fast track to success. The one thing you cannot buy back is your time. And if you're disciplined enough and you use your time wisely, then that doesn't matter, because your time and your efforts that you're putting in will pay off. But if you're wasting your fucking time, it's not going to pay off. Nothing is going to pay off. Time's the one thing you cannot fucking get back. You're going to grow old one day and you're either going to look back on your youth and you're going to say, well, I'm glad I fucking did this. I'm glad I hustled and put my head down and got this shit done because I wouldn't be where I want to be today. Or you're gonna look back in time and say, I wasted all my fucking time with people who didn't give a shit about me that I don't even see today. And all of them did what they need to do and I didn't do what I need to do and all of them are successful and I'm not. You're gonna say, why me, why me, why me, like a bitch. But you're the one that did it to yourself. You have no one else to blame but yourself. Because you didn't put in the work when you needed to put in the work because you wanted to have fun and fuck off when everyone around you was working. How does that make you feel? Like a fucking bum, huh? It's time for you to stop being a bum. It's time for you to take disciplinary action and work little by little every day, get 1% better. Tomorrow, you're not just gonna have a successful life, successful business, successful family. You're gonna build up to that point. Nothing happens overnight, but what matters is that you start today. Not tomorrow, not push it to next week, not push it to next month. You start right fucking now, the moment you click off this video. The moment you click off this video, grab your goddamn notebook, grab your Notion, grab your computer, grab your whiteboard, and write down actionable steps and write down your goal and the actionable steps in order to get you to your goal. What do you need to do tomorrow? What's gonna make you better tomorrow? What's gonna get you closer to your goal tomorrow? Write that shit down. Get it done tomorrow. Set your fucking alarm. Get the fuck up tomorrow and be a fucking man. Or be a real woman if you're a woman watching this video. And as I was telling you guys, I had the discipline in order to start my business at 18 years old to get me to where I want to be now, making $50,000 a month in revenue through my automated Airbnb business. If I can do this at 18 with limited funds and limited knowledge, why can't you? Right? I teach people the A to Z step guide on how to build and automate an Airbnb business. That's what I do now. Since I built my own business, now it's automated. Now I have time to help people do the same exact thing that I'm doing. And I'm only 20 years old. I'm making $50,000 a month. If I can do it, why can't you? If you're interested in working with me, make sure you hit me up on Instagram. Or if you want to just follow my journey in general, hit up my Instagram, John Aziz, JOHNAZIZ with 3 Z's. I'm going to be posting content on there. Keep up with me. If you have any questions, DM me on there as well. If you have any type of video recommendations, make sure you leave the comments below. Subscribe to watch more videos and stay up and stay consistent and stay fucking disciplined. Because without discipline, you have fucking nothing. Lock the fuck in.